Welcome to the 20-Minute Gamer channel. I'm your host, Nick, and this is the Secret of Weepstone. Listen, I've been waiting for this demo to hit. The demo's finally here, and I'm recording this on a Friday immediately after. I rushed home, got this downloaded, and I'm playing it. I'm going to cut to the quick. It is a fully narrated DnD-esque first-person type game. You go down corridors, you engage, you roll your dice, you have, your 1d4, 1d6 plus 1 axes and swords, all that stuff. It is a D&D fan's wet dream. It is gorgeous. The artwork is just as you see here. It's all pen and ink, and it's done that way because you are actually taking the role. You are actually taking up the mantle as a D&D player, and you're going to see exactly what that's like coming into it the minute I hit this new game. I played through for about 20 minutes already, and I don't want to freaking put this game down. It is gorgeous. Can't adjust the audio settings too much, so I've got them dropped right now. The music is a little low. I'm gonna have timestamps in the description if you want to jump to a certain point. It is fully narrated, at least from what I've played so far. It is fully narrated, so there is a very long introduction. I'm going to let it play out, but I'll have timestamps in the bottom for you if you want to skip the intro if you're not interested. Check this out. Please give this game on your wish list. It's gorgeous. I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get into it. Thank you, everybody, for everything. Let's go.
In the shadow of its imposing, now abandoned keep sits the dwindling riverside village of Weepstone. But things were not always so. For in times gone by, a man from the east, known only as Raal, grew to power, waging a relentless campaign westward. After crossing the mountains into the kingdom of Talesworth, he established his seat of power and constructed a stronghold from which to oversee his lands. He called this stronghold Weepstone Keep. Many wondered what compelled this mysterious and seemingly unstoppable warrior to end his bloody campaign in this place. But the years were good to Weepstone and its people, their harvests unfailingly robust, and their industries the envy of neighbors both near and far. However, Raal would not live forever, and upon his death, his lands passed to his eldest son, Byron. And thus began the troubled times. Long past are the seasons of plenty for Weepstone and its people, whose fields now sit barren, the people forsaken by the good fortunes they once took for granted. To the astonishment of many, Byron abandoned Weepstone Keep for a modest manor on a hill near the town, and forbade anyone to return to its halls. Now the town barely survives, mostly as an unwelcome stop along a trade route used by merchants too impatient to travel the hospitable roads of the south. Only the trapped or the desperate continue to call this bleak place their home. Our story begins here, on a night of ill omen, as the people of Weepstone have been called to the tavern for reasons unknown.
Good people of Weepstone, I've summoned you here to discuss a matter of grave importance. My brother and your lord, Byron, has fallen ill. He is rarely conscious. His nights are fraught with fevered dreams and terrible nightmares. The healers know not what ails him. In his half-waking state, he mumbles incoherently of Weepstone Keep, the castle that our father built, our childhood home. I can only hope that it is there where answers may lie. Are there any among you willing to delve into that forsaken place to find the source of Byron's torment? I will not lie. There is undoubtedly great danger waiting for any who venture there, in the form of both man and beast. While the keep and its contents have been forbidden since our exile, I hereby decree that any brave enough to take on this task may enter, explore, and importantly, keep what they may find within its walls. Who among you will take up this duty?
All right. 6 volunteers, great introduction. There are only 6 people that you can choose. So the volunteers are kind of given to you. All right. We have the kid. He is a thief, a future thief. Nobody has any classes right now. Okay. Nobody has any classes. So the people that you pick, very much so in a Baldur's Gate style, they do have a class that is going to be assigned to them. They're just basic right now, though, okay? Starla Beverly, she's the other one that we can go ahead and pick. Tugger Barnes, he's not anyone that we can pick yet. We've got Tatum, we can pick him. We can pick Della.
I'm not as young as I once was, but maybe my years at the keep will be of some help.
Nixon, we can't pick her yet. We can pick Ray. We can't pick Ewan, Elton. Who else? It's done. That's it. That's the only people that we can pick. So let's go ahead and get into it.
And so the unlikely party set out for the keep.
Just like D&D, man. Look at this. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful, man. All right. So in traditional, what I love about the art style, can we talk about the art style here? It is drawn this way because, man, this is how, for me, okay, this is how it would be pictured. All right. This is how it's going to be pictured for me as a player. It's going to be pen to paper, and it's not going to be overly colorful. It's all about the imagination and what brings you there, right? So there are some things we are going to go ahead and not necessarily, I'm going to pick that up. That's new.
One can only assume the formidable visage on this statue is Rahl himself. There seems to be something missing from this statue's hand, as though it's meant to grip an object.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Use the item, drop it in there like that.
The scepter snaps into place with a satisfying click.
And this does seem procedurally generated, if I'm honest with you. This scepter was not just on the ground for me there previously, so that's new. Now we want to search for traps. I want to find someone who's going to go ahead and give me the best wisdom check. Yep, in a party menu, got it. Yep, got it. All right, so you can when you go to actually select, so when you go up to a thing highlighted in blue to select a interactable is what I'm trying to say. I'm so excited. My brain is not firing on this. Sorry about that. When you choose an interactable,
One can only assume
you will get the ability to select your party member to do checks, or, I mean, like, there's a door here that we've broken down. I believe my dwarf is the one that broke it down. Now she's going to have a 40% wisdom check on searching for traps, so we're going to check that. Based on character attribute. Click continue. Is confident there are no traps? Probably. We're going to pull the arm. Triggering a badly concealed needle trap. Success! Yes! She did not do that successfully for me last time. We got shot for damage. All right, we're going to pick that up. We're going to put it in our usable items. Now, this backpack is for everybody, okay? So when you go in here and you're starting to use things and pick up pieces, it is it's going to be for everybody. This is fantastic. This is so good. I love the workbook look. I love the art style of it. It's just fantastic. Here's our map. Here's what it looks like for us. We're not going to be playing this long.
By the damp and refuses to open despite your best efforts.
Barrel into it. Ray, I believe. Barrel into it. Get it, boy. Success. Ugh, got it open.
Though humble, these quarters were clearly reserved for a captain or leader of the keep's guard. The contents of this room appear mostly
All right. Pick it up. Put it in the basket.
My thoughts of late are greatly troubled, and my faith in our Lord falters. That priestess, Lerona, and her jealously guarded activities beneath the keep bring me great concern. If the captain of his Lord's guard is not permitted to venture below to the Undercroft, one can only imagine why.
That is, yeah. Oh, you never know. You never know, man.
Spartan beds and matching foot chests hint at this room's use as a barrack of some kind. The ravages of looters and time have been unkind, leaving it in shambles. A makeshift structure built from bed frames dominates the rear of the chamber.
All right. We got a mace over here. We're going to go ahead and take the dagger off. We're going to give him the mace. We're also going to go ahead and pick up the spear. We can press C. That's going to bring us to our character sheet, and that's going to let us select it. If you want to roll around with having one character selected all the time, you can. But similar to Aliens Dark Descent, when you go into an interactable, you're going to... So, like in Aliens Dark Descent, when you did an interaction, the best character suited for the job would do the job. And as you saw, for example, in barreling down this door, when you go to select that action, it gives you the option to select whoever the best character is for the job. So you don't have to, like, I can choose to go ahead and be selected as my dwarf the entire time if that's who I want to be. But when I actually go in to engage or do an interactable item or interactable experience, it's going to go ahead and give me the option to select a sling. A sling is, we're going to go ahead and give it to this little guy here. I'm going to take his teddy bear away. I feel bad. I feel bad for it, but you know what, man? It is what it is.
The sound of small boots disturbs the quiet of the room as small figures burst forth from the haphazard barricade. They brandish crude weapons and seem particularly intent on defending their hideout.
Do it. Do it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wait till you see the animations on this, brother. I am telling you, it is gorgeous. This is the only real splash of color that you're going to see in the game that I've come in contact with so far. And this video is almost coming to a close because, quite honestly, I want you to go out and play the game. Please, I mean, watch my video. Look at it. Look at the green. The green is the enemy, and the non-color dice is you. We won the initiative roll, so we are 3 rows deep. Okay, they just said you're 3 rows deep for your party, which tells me you can have 9 people. Click on the melee weapon to attack, and it sees here, who can he attack? He can attack anybody in this row. And it's all gonna roll off of D&D rules. So D20, we got an 18. Fuck yeah, baby. Let's do this. Oh, yes! Smoked him. Now you can also double click, and that does the same thing. Oh, that's a critical miss, man. Not a critical miss, but might as well have been. We're gonna go for the same guy here. 13, that's gonna be a hit, right? Yes. 6. Good deal, man. Oh, another kill. Reach and ranged weapons. We're gonna go ahead and use a range on this guy. 15, that's gotta be a hit, right? A 1. Not bad. He's damaged. He's damaged. Not bad. Okay. Give me something. Oh, critical miss, man. Oh, that sucks. We'll go for the back. A hit. Beautiful. Badly hurt. All right. Now, here's a armor class is going to come into play. Now, they're going over the very broad strokes of D&D, everything you need to know. And very similar to D&D, our armor class is going to come into play here. A miss on the dwarf on Ray. Good deal. Another miss. Oh, she's going to get hit. For 3. Oh, that sucks. Oh, it was for 3, but yeah, got it. Right on. Let's get this guy. Come on, give me a 6. Miss. Woof. Got it. Oh my god, what are we doing, man? Magic scrolls. Magic missile. We'll go ahead and use on this guy. Badly hurt. The RNG gods are not with me on this one. Come on, give me something good, man. A 1. What are you doing, man? Oh, yikes. Hit. Good. Near death. All right, bring it forward. Oh, yikes. Hit for 2. Oh, that sucks. Excellent. And I want my my fighter, I want him to get the last kill. Not gonna happen though. No, maybe. Yeah, beautiful, fantastic, baby. We got our XP, we got some gold, we got total XP. Absolutely fantastic. We'll go ahead and come around this side. I know that I can get something out of this. And we got a dagger, 1d4 plus 1. Who's got a short sword? Anybody have anything? No. Nope. Nothing, nothing I'm interested in.
A grinding noise, followed by the...
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip that, everybody. I am so sorry about that. Come down to this room, see what we got here.
A foul odor pervades this place. A smell so heinous it is beyond description. A sitting board runs the length of the far wall, with 3 openings. Despite the buzzing flies, you hear the faintest sound of rushing water that seems to be coming from the farthest hole.
The farthest hole.
Peering into the opening shows a drop that leads out of sight and into absolute darkness, farther than any sane person would attempt to climb, unless, of course, they wished for certain death. You hear the sound of rushing water coming from below.
I don't know what's there. I don't know what's there, and I don't want to kill my team. I don't want to jump down arbitrarily and not know. I don't know. Maybe that's how we end this one. You know, we just pile everyone into the shitter, right?
This door is not locked, but it refuses all attempts to open it. You attack the door, but fail to cause any significant damage.
All right, we're going to pop smoke on this one. I appreciate you all for joining me. I am serious. I told you it was going to be a short one, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a short one.
This stately but smaller hall seems to have served as a
Hall of
gallery
War
of sorts. Crumbled detritus of carved busts and toppled plinths lie in shambles across the floor. The only remnants that hint at the original grandeur of this place are the large tapestries that still hang on the opposing walls, dominating the space.
All right, this is it. I'm going to go ahead and let these read off. I appreciate you all for joining me on this one. Thank you so much, man. Secrets of Weepstone. Check it out. Details are in the description. Channel members, subscribers, viewers, thank you so much for joining me on this one today. Hopefully this is your cup of tea. It's definitely my cup of tea. I could see myself just like devoting an entire afternoon playing this 8 hours at a time. So I'll see you on the next one though. Stay safe. Nick out.
Before you spans a great mural dominating the entire stretch of wall. A man, most likely Ral himself, sits astride his great warhorse. He brandishes an outstretched sword at the body of a fallen foe, flanked by his imposing host. Depicted in the mural that spans the length of this side of the hall is the silhouette of a man standing in front of what looks like a calm pool of water. Though at first it appears to be merely a pool in a cavern, the exacting geometric carvings that decorate the hewn stone walls are of unsettling design.